Hey, what is up everyone? So today we are getting to work on the 135i, getting it prepped for the track day, and well, basically that's it. We got to do new rotors because those ones have a lot of heat cracks on them. My pads may need to be switched out after this track day, most likely. Not 100% sure on it. And we got a new sub conversion, so we're going to also get to do that. And also an oil change with our new sponsors. This time around we're going with some StopTech rotors. I didn't have a chance to get any of any two-piece ones, so I had to go with the Sport Series. Isn't the best, I would say, for track use, but I'll just have to do with what I got. Alright, stickers. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, for some reason these are facing the opposite way. This is the left side, which is the left side of the car. No, I think they're facing the exact same direction. Nope, they're opposites. We'll just see how this goes. Huh. So now that the rotors are on, we're gonna go with some ECS tuning. I'm not a big fan of their packaging as it just comes in this little baggie, but I mean, we can make with what is due. We got this guy, we got some blue thread locker, and I think that should just be it. There's many ways of people who say what to do, so I'm just going to do one line here, and then we'll just rotate it inwards by hand all the way through. So these are supposed to be torqued down to 25 feet-pound of torque. I don't have a torque wrench for this right now. I cannot find it. So we're just going to go by hand and just hit it with, you know, 25 torque isn't too much. It's actually the same one as your, the same strength as your oil filter housing cap would be, so it's not that bad, but it'll be nice to know. But let's continue off and I'll get back to you guys when I come back because I don't have a stand. Well, I try to do the second method where you tighten these two together and then, you know, you bolt it down, torque it with this one, and in the process of trying to adjust these and kind of torque them down a spec, I did this method, and well, let's just say these two are now stuck. I cannot remove this guy without this guy over here coming out, so I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I'm gonna try to see what other methods I can come up with, but we'll see. Okay, so now that everything was on, I just gotta torque this wheel and then do the rears. I feel like it's a little bit too aggressive. These are meant to have like 30mm spacers, but because I want to be able to run stock wheels or different other size wheels and add spacers to it, this is the only reason why I'm doing this. Other than that, I could have gotten just shorter, like, I don't know, I think they were like 60 or 50, probably like 60, 78mm ones. I think these are slightly on the 90 side, so I'll have to double check on the specs that I got, but those are what I get. As you guys know, we were sponsored by Puro, so we're going to be putting their 5W30 inside the 135i, so let's go for it. Let's see if we can get that pour right. Oh yeah. So we're just loading up Pro Tool again, the tool that I like to use most of the time just to do a lot of resets. We go to vehicle. Oh wait, we're gonna go to maintenance resets, and the only one that we have to do right now would be the oil interval. Confirm it, and then operation is successful. I like to toggle the switch a little bit here. Warm up, and then as we come to here, you can go to vehicle info, status. I don't know why it says it has still 4,000 miles. It should have changed. There we go, in 11,000 miles. So usually the car is about 15,000 mile interval with the BMW LL01 specified oil, but I don't know if it's the usage of it or because of my oil level sensor is the reason why, but it always marks it a little bit lower than usual. So I should change that out soon. I might. And let's just go to vehicle info one more time. And we're just wait till the oil shows up. So we're pretty much at, you know, 232 degrees of Fahrenheit on the oil. That's about warm. Usually it's about 240, 250 is when it's like on the highway kind of thing, but for now that should be fine. Everything seems to be going smooth, and I'm just mainly feeling for my rotors. One of the biggest issues that I had with this car earlier was the fact that every time I would brake, this would vibrate a lot. Sometimes it would vibrate even while just driving normally. So I was just assuming that my rotor was warped now. And after changing them, that was, you know, basically the case. And if any of you guys are wondering, I switched over from R1 Concepts to StopTech rotors, which the reason why I did that was just availability. I needed something ASAP, and because this rotor basically was the one available and in stock to ship to me and would arrive within the given time needed, which is, if we're thinking about it, 4 days before the track event. So I mean, that's pretty much all I had. It was reportedly going to show up a day before the track, and I was okay with that as long as I can get it fixed now. The fact that this stops a lot better and less sketchy is the part that I love the most. So that basically concludes everything in terms of preparation. Brakes are on point. I thought I had to bleed them, but at this point I don't think I need to. My system is pretty much stopping how it should be. I don't think there's any air in there. Pedal feels firm as always. Let's see. You know, fresh oil's in. And then I'm getting a new blow-off valve, or the diverter valve, or derivative valve. I don't know how to pronounce it half the time. But that's going in on Thursday, just because of the fact that this car seems to be losing air somewhere in the system. So last time, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but the code was blow-off valve stuck shut, so I would rather just replace it now than trying to figure that out later or having it shut down at the track. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I think lastly, is just I have an error code that says mixture is a little bit too lean. I'm assuming that might be my fuel pump soon, so I'm gonna have to prepare for the worst when that comes as well. But other than that, hopefully you guys did like the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know down below any other questions you have. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.